Ready to get started with weight training today. So go ahead and get centered on your mat. For our warm up, we're going to start with just a nice gentle side to side. Always like to start with loosening up the core. You can just let your hands tap either the ground or your hips, whatever works for you. Beautiful. 2 more to each side. And then we're going to come right back to center and move into our shoulders with those big arm circles forward. And then big arm circles backwards. And then throw them in and out. Beautiful. And from there, we're going to move down into our elbows with some nice big circles. And go the other way. And then down into your wrist, circles in one direction. And the other way. And then squeezing the fingers in and out. Beautiful. From here, leaning back, plant your feet, bring them out a little ways so you can windshield wiper your knees side to side, kind of loosen up your hips a bit. Perfect. 1 more to each side. And then coming back into center, just pop your knees up and down, wake them up as well. And then point your toes up to the ceiling and windshield wiper there as well. Perfect. And then last but not least, pick one foot up and rotate that ankle. And then go the other way. Switch feet. And go the other way. Perfect. All right, so we are going to go ahead and start in a kneeling posture today. So I like to bring my knees the same distance apart I would if I was standing for a nice hip width apart stance there. For this one, you're going to bring your arms holding your weights up into goalpost. And we're going to do a twist and then come back to center, do a shoulder rotation. That one's a little tricky, so feel how it feels for your shoulders. If that doesn't work, you can leave it off or maybe just shorten the rotation. Everybody's shoulders are different, so do what's going to work for you there. We're going to do 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. So twist, back to center, do that shoulder rotation, and then twist to the other side, back to center. Beautiful, you guys got it. Nice and steady. Really working those shoulder muscles here, but getting some nice core work in too, especially if you're squeezing your belly in nice and tight. More than halfway there. Keep that breathing nice and steady. Beautiful. Put those weights down. Shake your arms out. And from here, we're going to go into a tabletop position. We're not going to use the weights on this one. We're going to do some glute kickbacks, really work the lower body. So we're just going to do 30 seconds on each leg, kicking that foot up nice and high. Here we go. I'll tell you when to switch. Looking good. Halfway done on this side. Really push that heel up towards the ceiling. And switch sides. Perfect. You guys got it. Almost there. 5 more seconds. And time. All right. From here, we're going to go into a supported side plank. So one knee down, one hand down, and then your foot out to the side. We're going to take a weight and we're going to go up and then rotate if you can. If your back works with you for this, push it all the way through so you get a really good rotation and work those side muscles. We're going to do 1 minute on this side and then we'll switch. All right, here we go. Beautiful. Now you can go faster on this one if that works for you, but it's not necessary. You're still really engaging those core muscles, whether you go fast or slow. And the shoulder muscles on this one, actually. Beautiful. You guys are amazing. Almost there. And time. Set that weight down, shake everything out, and then we're going to switch sides. All right, getting into that. If that's a little challenging for you, you can just find a spot and look at that. That'll help with the balance aspect a little bit. Perfect. Almost there. And time. Set that weight down. Again, just shake everything out. And then from here, we're going to go all the way down flat on our backs. We're going to do some chest pumps. So for this one, the chest pumps, you just hold the weight straight up and then you bring one down sideways and back up just to touch like right around your shoulder area and then bring it back up. But to fire up our core and keep it active, we're going to add in some toe taps as we're doing it. All right, 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Slow and steady. Keeping a nice tight tummy on this one. Check in with your breathing here. Make sure that you're still able to breathe smoothly and comfortably. Over halfway there. Nice. Time. Go ahead and set those weights down. Stretch your legs out just for a second. Do that big overhead reach. Get everything nice and loose again. And then we're going to finish off our first set with some scissor crunches. So you're going to pull your right knee in tight, and then your left leg is going to go up and down. We're going to do 30 seconds on this side, and then we'll switch. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. You can hold onto that knee, or you can just crunch it in tight, depending on your level of difficulty, how hard you want to work today. Five more seconds on this side. And switch. Looking good. Five seconds to go. You can do it. And time. Whew, all right. Stretch everything out again. Loosen up those ab muscles. And then grab some water. That's one set done. We have 2 to go. All right. Bring it back in. We're going to go back to that kneeling posture for the twist with the shoulder rotation. So grab the weights, get in position. We have 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Steady. Beautiful. You got it. You guys hear me now? Okay, sorry about that. I lost my sound for a second, but I've got it fixed now. All right, from here, go ahead and shake your arms out, especially if you did a few extra shoulder rotations there. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to go into those glute kickbacks. So come down into your tabletop position. And then we've got 30 seconds on each side, starting now. Beautiful, you got it. 10 more seconds on this side. And switch sides. Looking good. Almost there. Time. Perfect. All right, shake everything out again. And then from here, we're moving into the supported side plank for that rotation. All right, 1 minute on the clock. Let's do it. Slow and steady. Really working that reach through. So you're engaging your core muscles. Perfect. The higher the weight you use on this one, the slower you want to go. So you make sure you control the weight the whole time. Almost there. And time. Whew. Shake those arms out. And then get set up for the other side. All right, 1 minute. Here we go. Nice, looking good. You're over halfway there. You got this. And time. All right. Give those arms another quick shake. And then from here, we're going down on our back for the chest pumps with the toe taps. One minute on the clock. Here we go. Keep a little soft bend in your elbow, even when you're holding the weight all the way up for those chest pumps. You don't want to lock them out. Always important to protect the joints. Beautiful. Just tapping that weight right down. And then right back up, slow and steady. Time. All right, and then this last one, set the weights to the side. Do a little stretch first. Loosen those abs back up, and then we're going into our scissor crunch. All right, get in position, 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Remember, you can always assist that scissor crunch holding that knee, or you can just crunch it in and have your arm up. Either way, whatever's going to work for you. 5 more seconds on this side. And switch. If you want to add a little extra difficulty, you can lift your head up so that you're crunching the upper abs as well as the lower abs. Or you can keep your head down. Again, just whatever's going to make it best for you. Almost done. Time. Beautiful. One more stretch all the way out to soothe those abs. Ah, perfect. And then grab some water. We have 1 set left. All right, guys, bring it back in. We're back to that kneeling posture. Before we start the 3rd round, once again, check in. If you need to adjust anything, leave anything off, add anything on, make those adjustments, feel free. All right, we've got 1 minute. Here we go. Beautiful. Still keep that tummy sucked in nice and tight. Really working the core with the twist. And working the shoulders, those little stabilizer muscles that are super important for the rotator cuff. We're working those with this rotation. Almost there, you got it. Time. All right, set everything down, give everything a quick shake, and then we're up to the glute kickbacks. So find your tabletop, get a good position, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and then we've got 1 minute on the clock. We'll switch at 30 seconds. Here we go. Beautiful. Pushing up towards the ceiling with your heel. Really flexing those glute muscles. Switch sides. Almost there, 10 seconds to go. And time. Nice. Maybe lean back, push into a little child's pose just to loosen everything up. And then get ready for that supported side plank. Grab your weight. We've got 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Check in with your breathing again here. Make sure you're still breathing comfortably. and smoothly. Ideally, you should be able to say a short sentence. Probably not have a long conversation though. Beautiful, you got this. You're on your last set. Almost halfway through it even. And time. Shake everything out. And then we got to go to the other side. Get set up for that supported side plank. Grab your weight. And here we go. And time. Beautiful. All right, shake everything out one more time. And then we're going flat down on the mat for the chest pumps with the toe taps. All right, grab both your weights. Bring your feet up in that tabletop position or reverse tabletop. And then here we go. Bringing that weight across, just tapping it right down by your shoulder. Beautiful, ladies. You look fantastic. We're on the home stretch. You got this. Time. Set those weights down. Stretch everything all the way out. Reach up overhead, point their toes. Beautiful. And then bring it in to get set up for that scissor crunch. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Head up or down, holding the knee or not. This is your last one. You can do it. You're halfway done with this side already. Switching in 5 seconds. And switch sides. Keep breathing. You got it. Almost there. Time. Oh, perfect. All right. Stretch it all the way out. Take a nice deep breath and let everything go. And then grab some water. You made it through all 3 sets. All we have left is our final stretch. All right, go ahead and clear your space, set your weights to the side. And then from here, we're gonna start with our feet straight out in front. Take a nice deep breath, bring your arms up overhead. And then you're gonna lean forward, reaching down towards your toes. Take a deep breath here. And then we're just gonna go ahead and walk our hands over to one side. Add just a little rotation there. And then walk them back to center and over the other way. Beautiful, and then back to center again. And then slide them up your legs, come all the way up. From here, we're gonna add some side bends in. So bring that arm up, put your other hand out for a little support, and lean over, stretch out that side body. It did a lot of work today. Gotta show it some love. And then coming back up to center and going over to the other side. Beautiful, back up to center. From here, bring your legs apart, reach down towards one foot, stretching out through the backs of your leg. One more breath here. And then come back up and reach out to the other side. And then come back up. And we'll do our shoulder stretch, bringing it across the body. This time, go ahead and look out over that hand that's reaching out to the side. And then if it feels good, maybe add that little nod up and down to the side, massage out your neck a little. And go ahead and bring your head back to center and release. And then we're gonna go to the other side. And then again, look out over that hand, and only if it feels good for you, do that little nod up and down. And then bring everything back to center and release. And then you're gonna bring the bottoms of your feet together and just one final stretch, using your elbows to press your knees down just a little. Hinge forward at the waist, nice flat back. Get a little extra hip stretch in there. One more breath here. And then come all the way up. Squeeze those knees in. And beautiful, we are all done.